In this video, we explore Penobscot Narrows Bridge and Observatory and the historic site of Fort Knox in Prospect, Maine. We followed Highway 1 north from Rockland to Prospect, Maine. The bridge crosses over the Penobscot Narrows to Verona Island. Fort Knox is just north of the bridge and across the river from Bucksport, Maine. The Penobscot Narrows Bridge opened in December of 2006, replacing the Waldo Hancock Bridge, which was built in 1931. This bridge is 420 feet tall. The Statue of Liberty is 305 feet tall, so it's taller than the Statue of Liberty. The bridge spans 2,120 feet. The Washington Monument was partially built with granite from nearby Mount Waldo, leading to the design of these two towers in the obelisk shape of the Washington Monument. The crowning achievement of this structure is the Observatory. It is 420 feet in the air at the top of the western tower. It creates an experience that gives visitors an extraordinary 360-degree view of the river, the bay, and the surrounding Maine countryside. The top deck of the observatory is 447 feet above the river, or about the height of a 43-story building. Fortunately, the observatory's elevator is Maine's fastest and tallest passenger elevator, and it only takes about a minute to make the trip to the top. Alright, so this is Karen sitting with none other than Dean Martin.
The Dean Martin.
But I don't know if it's the Dean Martin. But
It is, because he's dead.
We're here at Fort Knox. And what city are we in? This is
Prospect.
Prospect, right?
Maine, and it's
Prospect,
across from
Maine.
Bucksport.
Across from Bucksport. Anything you want to say about the fort?
This is the original Fort Knox. Henry Knox is named after, the fort's named after Henry, but this fort is the first Fort Knox. The other one, down in Kentucky, is actually the second Fort Knox, so come see us.
Okay.
No
cool.
gold. No gold. But
No gold at Fort Knox.
No gold.
I saw there was dough.
There is dough.
So-
And seals.
All right, thanks. Fort Knox was built between 1844 and 1869. It was the first fort in Maine built entirely of granite. The fort's 2 levels and 4 batteries contain mounts for 135 cannons, although no more than 74 cannons were brought to the site. The fort is named after General Henry Knox, who was the first U.S. Secretary of War and commander of the artillery during the American Revolutionary War. It was cool to see the batteries on the exterior of the fort walls. Inside the fort, you will see the officers' quarters and the troops' quarters and various cannons mounted around the fort. The fort saw 2 periods of military activity. Some troops were garrisoned there during the Civil War while the fort was still under construction. And again, troops from Connecticut lived at the fort during the Spanish-American War in 1898 for about a month. With the fort being a great example of a mid-19th century granite coastal fortification, it was added to the National Register of Historical Places in 1969, and it was declared a National Historic Landmark on December 30th in 1970. Fort Knox also hosts several events throughout the year, like Fright at the Fort and different ghost camps, which sound like they would be, quite a fun thing to do. We completely enjoyed our visit in this area and seeing these 2 very neat sights. And special thanks to Dean Martin. He happened upon us as we had finished our walking tour of the area and graciously gave us a ride in his golf cart to our car. We were exhausted. But if you're ever near Prospect, Maine, this is a sight worth stopping to see.